Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I got so many requests from you all to make an Easter-themed recipe, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And if you don't celebrate Easter, that is fine because these are also an adorable springtime treat. And if you don't celebrate spring, I don't really know what, they're still really cute. Easter is going to be a little bit different this year. Usually I have a big brunch at the house. I invite over all my friends and family and we eat together and we decorate eggs and then we do a huge Easter egg hunt. The other year I hid hundreds of eggs all over the backyard and we put little candies and monies in there and then we have one golden egg. That is the tradition, and in the golden egg is $20. And you will not believe Justine actually found the golden egg and it was not rigged. I had Mike hide the golden egg so I didn't even know where it was, so we couldn't cheat, and she found it. It was, Mike, where did you put it? You put it
under a grate in our backyard.
It was in a drain.
Yeah.
It was like in a water drain in the ground. Like, I don't even know how Justine found it. So anyways, this Easter is gonna be a little bit different. I'm just gonna be baking for my family here at the house. And this recipe is super simple. It doesn't use a lot of ingredients and you might have a lot of these ingredients already at home. So the recipe we're gonna be making is really easy from my new cookbook. There's a chapter for all Easter and like spring treats. They are bird nest cookies. These are so cute and the recipe is so good. If you like chocolate, and you like coconut, you may love these. And they're even gluten-free. All right, now let's get started. So to make these chocolate coconut cookies, here's all the ingredients you'll need, and I'll be posting them in the description down below with their measurements, so if you'd like to follow along at home, you can. Now in the book, I start by melting the chocolate, but I'm feeling a little slow today, so I'm gonna actually do that later. I'm gonna start by whisking together the eggs and the sugar. I'm gonna be using a stand mixer as well, but if you don't have a stand mixer, you can just use a regular whisk, do it by hand, or talking too fast. A regular whisk by hand or use a hand electric mixer. But I'm using this bad boy today to make my life a little bit easier. As you can see, I've got the whisk attachment over here, and we're gonna start by adding our eggs. Now remember, you just want the egg whites, so I'm gonna crack my egg and just get the yolk. I like to do this by cracking the egg and then I jiggle the yolk back and forth, letting the egg whites drip to the bottom of the bowl. And then it just goes jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Then it's done. Then you're gonna do this to the rest of your eggs. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Yeah, I think I'm done. That was just fun. Pour all of the egg whites into the mixer, then add your sugar. Whisk together until your mixture gets frothy. If you're not familiar with the term frothy, it's like bubbly, like a bubble bath. You want this mixture to start to turn a little opaque, not be so clear, but not turn into a meringue like soft peaks. If we've got soft peaks, you've gone too far. I wouldn't say the cookie's ruined, it's just not gonna be perfect. Here, let me show you. All right, we'll lock this in place and we're gonna mix it together at a medium speed. It's going, it's going. Okay, that looks great. Look at all of those bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. That is perfect. Now mix in a little bit of cocoa powder. I love this part because this is making it a chocolate cookie. Salt, salty, salty. And a little bit of vanilla extract. Now we're gonna mix again, and you don't need to mix for very long. We're just gonna mix until the cocoa powder is combined and you can't see the dry powder anymore. Safety first. Locked and loaded, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm also gonna be using, I'm also gonna be using a spatula to scrape down the sides in between mixing because we wanna be sure to get all of that cocoa powder in there. Yeah, because chocolate's delicious. Oh yeah, this is smelling good. And if you thought this was the only chocolate we were putting in here, Guess again. We're gonna be adding more chocolate. Here I've got 7 ounces of dark chocolate. I chopped it up nice and fine, and I'm gonna pop it in the microwave to melt it. These are our last 2 ingredients to add. We're gonna be folding them in, so let me go heat this up and melt. And if you want to be fancy, you can heat this up over a double boiler on the stove, but I'm keeping it easy this Easter, and I'm just gonna use the microwave. I'm gonna heat it up for 30 seconds. Oh my goodness, Molly. Look at all my little finger marks over here. This is embarrassing. I did not clean my microwave before I filmed today, and look, you can see all my little fingers marks here. I'll clean this. Hold on, let me just give it a little. There we go. Just a little behind the scenes here. You know, we cook and clean, okay? We do both. Oh, not quite there. I'm heating up the chocolate in shorter intervals in the microwave just to be sure not to burn it. So I might have to pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time, just a couple of times. Ooh, perfect. Look at that. Melted dark chocolate. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, this is ready. Okay, now I'm gonna take this bowl out of here because we don't need the mixer anymore. So I'm gonna bring this bad boy over here. Come on. Boom, that's my workout. And we're gonna fold in our melted chocolate and coconut flakes. All right, so I'm gonna pour all the melted chocolate. This is chocolate on chocolate. Oh yeah. Let's scoop it all in there. You know what? I'm gonna actually use this. Use a spatula because I want to get all that chocolate in there. No chocolate left behind. Not in this recipe. Not in this house. Jeez. Molly, the other day was so crazy. I woke up at 2 in the morning and I was like, I need chocolate. And I ran downstairs to the pantry and I just had a little nibble and I was like, I'm good. And I went right back to bed. It was the weirdest thing. I just wanted one bite of chocolate. And then I was like, okay, I could go and have some REM sleep now. I couldn't fall asleep very good because I was catching up on Fear of the Walking Dead. I'm a couple seasons behind and I was just too scared. And then a little piece of chocolate comforted me. And then I went right to bed like zombies had never happened. Okay, anyways, last ingredient we're gonna put in is shredded coconut. I love coconut. And the coconut is also, it's gonna make these cute little cookies look like little bird nests. The texture is just perfect for this. So I'm gonna put this all in here and I'm gonna fold it in gently because I wanna keep all that beautiful texture that the coconut flakes have. And if you've never folded before, what you wanna do is take a big spatula or a wooden spoon and you scoop underneath the batter, flip it over, and then turn your bowl a little bit. And you just keep doing that, under, over, turn, under, over, turn. And that's gonna keep more air in there. It's gonna keep things lighter, fluffier. Just keep folding until it's well blended and every piece of coconut is covered with chocolate, as it should be. Boom, we're done. Folding is that easy, just takes seconds. Molly just took my bowl. She's ready to go. She's like, Ro, come on, make these cookies. She wants one of these. For this next part, you can either wash your hands and do it, but I'm putting on gloves because I don't want to ruin my nails. Coats of pinks and sparkles went into these and I don't want to ruin it today. Each cookie's gonna be 2 tablespoons scoop and we're gonna shape them in our hands and then place them on a baking sheet lined with a piece of parchment paper that I've got in front of me. So you're just gonna take your scoop. Oh, these are a little messy, but they're delicious. Look at our little bird's nest. And we're just gonna shape it into a bird's nest. So I do a little circle and then I just kind of gently, you just shape it to look like a little nest. Looks like a little pinch pot, and then you place it right there on top of the parchment paper. And you want to leave about 1 inch so that when they're baking and they expand a little bit, they won't run into each other. Now this recipe makes about 12 cookies, but it depends on how big you do your scoops. If you do generous scoops, it's gonna make less cookies. If you do a little stingier, you're gonna have a little bit more. to go around. You can make them more smoother, or you can leave them a little bit frayed like that. You can shape them really to be anything you'd like. If you want them to look like more nest-like and kind of a little bit more choppy, don't roll them with your hand. Just get it out of there, scoop it out of there, and really gently just make a little indent in the middle and leave it a little messy around the sides, and that will really look like a more realistic bird nest. Just put a bird on it. Another thing I really love about this recipe is that the cookies are supposed to look like little messy nests, so they do not have to look perfect at all. Like, the messier kind of the better. Fun update about little baby Grayson is baby Grayson knows animal noises. You'll say, what sound does an elephant make? And he'll go, blue. What kind of sound does a monkey make? He goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. And a duck, quack, quack.
And a cow.
Moo. He's got that one. A fish?
Fish go blub, blub, blub.
That's not accurate. You don't teach your kid. Fish don't go blub, blub, blub. But fish don't make no noise.
Yeah, fish go blub, blub to Gray. And dolphins go eek.
Yeah,
like
dolphins do make that noise, but no fishes go blub, blub, blub.
And birds go tweet, tweet.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with all these statements except for that fish statement. That's Molly, that's fake news. That's what it sounds like, nothing. 6 cookies fit on a sheet for me, so I'm gonna go get another baking tray and load up the rest of these cookies, and I'm gonna go heat my oven to 350 degrees and bake these for about 12 to 15 minutes. While the cookies are baking, I'm gonna decorate these little candy eggs to look like little baby birds. Now, this part is totally optional. The candy eggs that I'm using are mini Cadbury eggs. They're cute little pastel colors, and if you want to skip this part of decorating, you just want to place the little eggs into the nest when you're done, you can do that. I'm just being #ridiculous and decorating these to be super adorable. Also, you don't have to use these ones. You can use whatever you've got, whatever you have at home. There's a bunch of different brands. There's like any little mini egg. There's also the Cadbury dark chocolate eggs, but these don't come in the cute pastel colors that I really love, so that's why I'm using the milk chocolate ones. Even though I love dark chocolate, I like the colors of the milk chocolate a little bit better. Oh, you could also use jelly beans. Really, whatever you got. Okay, so I'm gonna open these up and lay them out on a clean kitchen towel. Ooh, yeah. The ones that are really cracked and look a little funny, I'm just gonna eat these. Pro tip, I'm using a clean kitchen towel so that when I'm decorating them, they won't roll around because they are kind of a circular shape. Line up your little candies, your eggs, and get ready to decorate. You'll need about 3 eggs per cookie. That's how much will fit in the little groove. Some might fit 4, but that's what I'm shooting for. 3 per cookie. Now I gotta count. To decorate these cute little candy eggs, I have some royal icing that I've scooped into piping bags and dyed black and orange for 2 little eyeballs and a little beak. And at the ends, I'm using #1 tips, which is the smallest tip that they make for both colors. I'm gonna start with the eyes. All right, just make sure it's moving. There we go. And then I'm gonna pipe on each little candy 2 little dots, and they're the smallest little dot. You just go boop, 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 boop. Then you're gonna do this to all of your eggs. Then to pipe the beak, we're gonna use the orange royal icing. You're gonna pick up a little egg, and I pipe more than a dot. It's almost like a little line right underneath the eyes. And then using a toothpick, I just pull down to make a little triangle. Boop, just like that. Then we're just gonna keep doing that to the rest of the little eggs. All the candy eggs are decorated, and I just took the cookies out of the oven and gave them plenty of time to cool. You wanna make sure that your cookies have completely cooled before you add your little candies on top of the cookie, otherwise they're gonna melt them. Whether they're chocolate or they're yummy, delicious jelly beans. You will have melted jelly beans in your cookie, and I can't vouch for that. I don't know if that tastes good. But these cute little chocolate coconut bird nest cookies have completely cooled, and look how cool they look. Like, that looks like a bird nest. The coconut shreds look like little twigs. That is just so cute. Last step to making these cookies, just take a couple candies and place them in the nest. Come on, little tweet tweets. You and you, go in here. Boop. Perfect. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They look like a cute little family. Now you're gonna do this to the rest of your cookies. And ta-da! There you have it. Here are our bird nest cookies that we made today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy this chocolate coconut cookie recipe. It is delicious. It's also a perfect dessert for Easter or to celebrate spring. If you guys make these cookies at home, please take a picture and send it to me because I love seeing your baking creations. It just makes me happy. It makes my day. And if you have any other ideas for anything else you'd like to see me bake, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks again for watching, you guys. And if you enjoy watching baking videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here. All right, bye-bye.